Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon S&P 500 Gold to Bitcoin podcast for February 5th going into the 6th. I'm going to start off with the S&P 500. Coming off a bit here today, we broke below this formation, warned about. We've been bullish overall from 3502, seen 3,541 points to the upside. A lot of other bullish calls in here. Those are all on hold. And the failure back below 69.54. Got a bearish up in here, 69.38.50. Also got a bearish right there, pulled back up to him, but didn't violate him, started to roll over. And then I said decent trade below 68.92.79 plus 30 per hour. We'll project this downward, 74 minimum, 290 plus maximum. And we've got the minimum there. This is going out pretty weak structurally, I think, considering we have taken out this low here. We're starting to challenge this low. If this was to gap open lower tomorrow, you could see a heavier sell-off here. We have a steep line coming up above. That comes in at 68.83.75. Minus 227 per hour. Starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Decent break above that. I warrant a decent strength. We're back above the breakdown line right here. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, and the gold is sitting right on a bearish trend line. We've been bullish in here overall from August 16th, 2018, from 1183. We'd seen 4,443.1 per ounce to the upside. A lot of other bullish calls in here, all of which are on hold. And we held exhaustion above at 56.1920 with a 56.2680 high and rolled over 2,103.6. Another bearish call in here. Those are off hold. Then I'd said the break above 45.2010, brought in 593.8 of strength. And the trade above 47.9720 brought in 319.7 of strength. Those are on hold. Then I said the trade below 51.08 warned of pressure, although I did not suggest leaning against it as a short, unfortunately. But anyway, it came off down to 48.05. Now we're resting on this formation right here. And if we see a decent break below that, that's going to warn of renewed pressure. And that would also be a failure back below this formation that we saw 319.7 above. So a decent that's going to come in at $48.52.60 plus 9 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just bear with me a minute, please. A decent penetration in there overnight is going to be 68.7. and a decent penetration above this formation up above, which comes in at 49, 20, 20, minus 45 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That'll warrant a decent strength. And then finally, in the Bitcoin, continue to see this sell-off. We had been bullish overall from 16,275 for 110,965. A lot of other bullish calls in here, all of which are on hold. Then the trade below 124,228 is where we initially started getting bearish. We had seen 54,933 of that coming into today. And then went on to obtain 60,608, probably a little bit more than that right now. A number of other bearish calls in here. I won't get into all these. I would note though that we did have a large projection to the downside. Right here, I said the trade below 97,925 projects this downward 26,850. And we attained 28,630 coming into today. Now that is 34,305 and probably more than that, down to 62,480. We also broke below a new formation in here, which I said to get short below. That was 79.84. So we've seen a nice smack down from there down to 62,480. Now, the next area of possible extension exhaustion here is going to be down at 52,515 to 51,710. And there's another exhaustion up here to deal with. That's a corrective exhaustion of 57,830. Now, if this was to break back above this formation, which is going to come in at 79.36, minus 6 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That would warrant of decent strength. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you on tomorrow's podcast.